Hello everyone, welcome back to Olsen Cafe. Now in this video, we are going to solve this log equation that many of the students will make mistakes when applying power law. So let me walk you through step by step now. So how can we find x for such an equation? Now one important thing to take note is that, these two equations are actually not the same. I've mentioned this in my earlier videos. So there is a difference when there is a bracket and without the bracket. So on the right hand side, do take note the square only belongs to x. Instead of the entire log function. So do take note of this. So with this, how can we actually solve the equation? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make use of substitution method, which is I'm going to let y equals to log base 5 of x. So with this, what I do have, I'm going to apply power law for the right hand side, which means I bring down the index 2. So what I'm going to have is, I will have log base 5 of x bracket square equals to 2 log base 5 of x. And since now I'm going to substitute this function by y, so I'm going to have y squared equals to 2y. Now, at this point, before I continue, it is important to note, some students are very quick, to simply just cancel away y on each side, simply, they think that, oh, since y is the same, so therefore, I just cancel away the y. So do take note, you can never do this. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the 2y to the left hand side and I'm just going to solve by factorization. So with this, I have this, y bracket y minus 2 equals to 0, and then I solve, I will get y equals to 0 or y equals to 2. Now, what is y? Y is equals to log base 5 of x, isn't it? So I'm going to make use of this. I'm going to replace y by log base 5 of x. And what is this? I can convert this into index form. So what I have here will be 5 to the power of 0, which is equals to x. Now, what is 5 to the power of 0? We know that it is equals to 1. So therefore, I derive the answer x is equals to 1. Now, let's take a look at y equals to 2. So I'm going to replace y by log base 5 of x is equals to 2. So again, I'm going to convert this into index form. So I know this is 5 to the power of 2. So which means answer is equals to 25. Now, once we have solved the answers, it is very important for us to actually substitute back, to check the question, to see whether if both answers are acceptable. So at this point, I would not want to tell you whether should I accept both answers. So do leave it in a comment below and to let me know, will you accept both answers or do you have to reject any of them? So do leave it in a comment below and let me know what you think. So over here, I just want to quickly summarize. When we solve log equations, what are some of the things that we need to pay attention to? So that is, important thing is first we have to always check for the common base. And then once we check for the common base in this case, I will actually have to use a substitution method, to get rid of the log, in order for us to solve. And what is important is after we have done solving, it is always important to substitute back, to solve, and to see if the answers are acceptable. And what is the condition? It is given over here. We are done with the question. So again, I would like to remind everyone, to truly master log equations, you really need to know all these log laws at your fingertips. This is really the key, for you to solve equations successfully. And also do remember, to check the conditions, for log functions to be defined. So do remember, do not miss out these steps. Hope you find this video useful. Do like it and share it with someone else who is also learning logs too. And in my next video, I will go deeper into natural log equations. So do look out for it. I will see you then. Bye.